Hey everybody, the Banga's back. Welcome to part 51 of Let's Play Final Fantasy VI Advance, brought to you by GameAnyone.com. Okay, before I go in this cave, I'm gonna go with a team of Celeste, Sabin, Mog, and Gao for the time being. I spent a whole lot of time getting some new rages for Gao, and most of them are pretty good. I managed to get the Marcosius rage, which casts Arrow. And let's see, what's another good one? The Magna Rotors I found in Narsh are very good because they allow you to cast level 4 Flare, which come in real handy in this dungeon right here. Magic Urn I got allows me to absorb all 8 elemental spells, and is basically casting Kiraga all the time. So yeah, Gao will not be able to attack much with this. So yeah, I've been very busy. In fact, I've gone out in the overworld and fought some enemies. I'll be happy to show them to you right now. Let's see, they're all the way over here. Tumbleweed I fought around the old man's house and west of the dinosaur forest, which I haven't even touched yet. In fact, he's a level 55. I'm well under level against these guys. Leapfrogs I fought too around Miranda. They can jump on you too, so be careful. Crawlers, we already know about those. Sprinters, they drop reed cloaks, which is a piece of the imp equipment, and they're weak against lightning. I fought those around Miranda too, usually around the wasteland area. Lycaon is some kind of cat. You don't have to worry about it, only 250 HP. You can get X potions from them though, they're quite rare. Greater Mantises are only level 54, but they have an attack of 180. They're weak against fire. Test Riders, blah blah blah, we already know about those. And let's see. Vasicyatas I fought around the continent of Thamasa. And Gloomwinds and Perusas I fought there too. So yeah, I've been getting their rages too. I didn't get any rages from these enemies though. And I didn't run into a Tonberry yet, but I will later on. I promise. But anyways, let's put that aside and focus on the cave on the Veldt. Okay, here's our first new enemy, a Twin Scythe. I believe they're weak against fire, too. If you got Faraga, you'll be in good graces. And they're also weak against wind. So that'll come in handy, too, with Razor Gale. Not to mention Gao has Marcosius Rage, and level 4 flares from the brown Magna Rotor. All the way on the bottom of the list, mind you. Hey, it's a dog! Interceptor! What are you doing here? Are you trying to tell me to follow you? Well, we're gonna do it anyway, right? And this was a dead end, so what was the point of that little room? Okay, there's only 2 different enemy encounters you can have here. You can have a Twin Scythe, either 1 or 2, or you can find a Gorgimera, which is very dangerous. In any case, it's just another Twin Scythe. So yeah, these enemies should be quite easy. We'll get the hang of them. The Gorgimera, on the other hand, can use a lot of powerful magic against you. That's what you gotta be wary about. Let's talk to these guys. When 3 of us go hunting on the Veldt, we always run across a boy dressed in hides. For some reason, that boy never shows up when all 4 of us are out there together. That's pretty much a hint on how you can get Gao if you've never done it yet, and don't know how. They always leave me here so they can try to befriend that kid. Huh, I don't go hunting with them anyway. Loner. There are huge dinosaurs in the forest north of the Veldt. They're incredibly strong. Yeah, there are 2 different types of dinosaurs you can find in that forest. There's the Tyrannosaur, which ain't too bad, but can hit you with a pincer attack. Then there's the Brachiosaur, which is the heaviest encounter you can ever have. Oh man. But if you're lucky enough to face a Brachiosaur, you can get a very good item from them. If you can survive, that is. Okay, let's go all the way to the bottom because Guard Leader has seen better days. Let's go with Magna Rotor. Unfortunately, I did not get a chance to use that level 4 flare. But at least it has inherent haste. That makes it even better. Alright, let's see how everybody's doing after I open this chest. Berserker Ring. I believe that's for Umaro. Let me check. Let me sort. Look at all these rings. Berserker Ring. Equip on a Yeti and see what happens. It's a deep crimson ring that absorbs fire damage. And it can negate lightning, too. So if you actually use Umaro, even though you have no control over him whatsoever, he can come in handy against some magic enemies, given what he can absorb and negate. Alright, let's look around, see how everybody's doing. Okay, Celeste's close to leveling up, then again, everybody's pretty close to leveling up at the same time. Ooh, interesting, to say the least. Well, this place isn't exactly too bad. It's quite short, though. Go right, then go down. That's a little thing about that invisible tunnel, or that hidden tunnel. You go all the way to the left, you can't go far. You have to jut your way a little to the right, then go down, then you can finally go left to come here. It's a monster box. Great. And it's a Death Warden. Also great. They can cast Doom on you, so watch out. You can just use the Ray spell and, well, that'll be the end of it. You can also use Break or Banish, that works too. Don't hit this guy because it will use Death as a counter. Oh, we get a Tiger Fang. Tiger! Okay, extra attack and boost your magic too. Granted, they're not holy elemental, but that's good enough for me. Alright, let's continue. This time we go down. Wonder if I'll run into that Gorgamera. Not yet. Oh well. It's still waiting for me. Very rare encounter. I think that's 1 in 16 too. Okay. Celeste is very close. Alright, let's continue. So far, things are going very well. How am I going to get through this way? There's a switch. There's something else down here. Ooh, the Ichigeki! If I remember correctly, somebody was looking for that. Methinks I know who it's for. Oh well, just a simple Razor Gale and it's done. I mean, that's all, really. So far, I've been bringing Sabin almost everywhere. I had the mind to give him a break, but he's been so useful. Now that I got Phantom Rush a little early, I mean, he's gonna be my best character. I mean, why not take him along? He's been my ace in the hole. I mean, just look at what he does against these twin sides. Just not a problem for him whatsoever. Can easily own anything heading his way. Okay, Gal's close to leveling up. Hey, is that Shadow? It is. You gotta see how he's doing. In the meantime, I got my own issues to deal with these guys. Probably gonna have to do some healing later on. There we go, and I'll see if we can get to him as soon as possible. Both Celeste and Gao gained a level. Nice job. Sabin and Mog are on their way, too. Let's see. I'd rather increase Mog's magic. Let's take Valagarmonda off of you for now. Seems that you just gained a level. There. Okay, everything's just the way I want it. Gal gained some HP, too, from Behemoth. That's very convenient both ways. Whoops. I want to go up to the tents. There. Let's get ourselves fully healed. Ah, that's better. Alright, so we should be pretty close to a boss. And still no Gorgamera. I'll run into one on my own time, I suppose. I'm not going to be slaving away for minutes on end just to find one. Would have been nice, though. Oh good, save and end mod gained a level. Okay, before I go in, let me change around my espers. Let's see... I probably want Fenrir, no, Golem on Celeste. And Zona Seeker's alright on you. Valgarmanda should be pretty good. And Bahamut's pretty good. Yeah, put everyone in the back row, too. Nobody's gonna be using any physicals. That's the rule. In fact, it's gonna be magic all the way, or special attacks. Hey, Interceptor, what's up? These wounds are awful! Turn around. Turn around! And we just got glomped by a Behemoth King. Okay, this guy can be a pain in the ass because his physicals are powerful. That's why I put everyone in the back row. He's weak against fire, and he's also weak against poison. Keep that in mind. I'm gonna have Maga use Bahamut. No, Valagarmanda. Okay, I think it absorbs ice, though, so I'm not gonna use it. I'll use Bio. And have Celeste use Golem. And saving, of course, is the Phantom Rush. There, now we're well protected. Except from his magic, though. Yeah, let's try Mega Flare. It's non-elemental, like I said before. At least I believe I said before. Therefore, he cannot absorb it. I would use Flare, but really, you're better off with Fyra. Too bad nobody on this party learned Firaga yet. So far, Behemoth King hasn't been able to do a single thing. And look, I beat him already! How about that? Something's coming from behind. Another monster appears. Yes, the Behemoth King is back, only this time it's undead. It's no longer weak against poison, but weak against holy. And since I don't have a holy spell, then, well, just stick to fire. No sense to use Osmos on it either, because you'll just lose MP instead. Why don't you try a jump for a change, Mog? Okay, finally made a chance to use a move. And it missed. Or Celeste just parried it. Thanks, Golem. Haha, blocked it. Oh, that was pathetic, but it was still the finishing blow! Cool. Gal learned Flare, and we got 2 Behemoth Suits. This'll come in handy in the Colosseum. We can't do anything for wounds like these here. Let's fly back to Thamasa on the double. Now, why specifically Thamasa, we'll never understand, but we're gonna go there anyway. I guess because it's closer. That probably makes a lot of sense. Actually, we could have just landed on Jador. That was closer! Like, dude, do we even know where Thamasa is? Oh, there it is. That was just stupid navigation. And yet we're in Strago's house. Must be having a nightmare. You alright, Shadow? Really? You okay? Looks like we're getting a flashback. You came to try and stop me. I'm sorry, but I can't turn back, boy. Stay here with my daughter. You both deserve to live in peace. And we all know that's not gonna happen. Makes you wonder who his daughter is. I'm sure I have a little inkling of it. All we can do now is wait. Rest will help. Considering the Memento Ring is only equipped to Relm and Shadow, that really gives you a connection that maybe Shadow is Relm's father? A lot of people are saying that. It could be true. I don't think the game gives you enough information to confirm it, though. Let's see what I should buy. Should I get a golden spear? Nah. Maybe I should get some man-eaters, though. One will do. Wait, holy rods. Maybe I should buy some more. That too. What about armor? Nah. I think I shot for some armor before. They didn't really have good stuff. It's specifically for mages, if you think about it. Alright, now that I got the Ichigeki, maybe I should go to the Colosseum. Actually be off faster if I go northeast. Actually, southwest would have been better, but who cares? It's not a race. Let's take this Ichigeki and bet it. There. Okay, let me save first, because I don't want to do that again. And I think everybody can go back to the front row. Why not? We didn't really take a beating from the Behemoth King, so there's no really need to heal. Okay, Ichigeki, where's it to? Probably down at the bottom, because I didn't sort last time. Ah, there it is. Shadow? Okay, Celeste, why don't you take him on? She seems all shocked all of a sudden. Why did you runic? I picked you just for creativity and you runicked. You can't possibly lose in this fight, to be honest with ya. The only way that can happen is if you had Sabin learn Soul Spiral and he used it. Berserk? Really? Oh, she casted it on herself. Actually, that would be better for me, and it missed. Probably because of the ribbon. Another runic? Dear God, this was probably the worst choice I could have made. Maybe next to Gao. Banish? And it missed. Clearly, by picking Celeste, this was obviously going to be much longer than I hoped it would be. You can actually recruit him even if you lose. Oh, man. I probably could have made myself a sandwich by the time I was done. 3 freaking runics! He doesn't even use the spells that I taught him! All he does is punch you! Why? Why? Blonde! Yeah, thanks for flipping me off. Finally, you used something that made sense, Blizzara. And I managed to keep the Ichigeki for myself. What are you doing here? The only thing I know how to do. I'm fighting. Why don't you come with us? Perhaps I should. Alright. It's time to put my skills to the ultimate test. Yep, I just managed to recruit Shadow in probably the most awkward way possible. But it works. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop the video right here. Next part, I'll plan my next move. See ya.